So today we're going to be going over Algebra 1, 2, Chapter 5, the lessons 1 through 8. So let's get started. So the first set of problems is find the slope of the line that passes through each pair of points. Okay, so number 1. Our points are 2, 2, and 3, 1. Right? So again, to find the slope, we're just going to do the slope formula, which is 1 minus 2 divided by 3 minus 2, or y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Okay? So 1 minus 2, that's negative 1. 3 minus 2, that's 1. So negative 1 over 1, that is negative 1. Now would be the final answer. First one. Okay, let's go on to 2. So our points are 4, 2 and 0, 2. Alright? So what we're going to do is, we really don't need to do our slope formula, because there's two same y values. And when there's two same y values, that the slope is 0. So m in this case is equal to 0. And you can plug this into your slope formula. 2 minus 2 is 0. Divided by 0 minus 4, that's 4. Or 0 over 4 is 0. Okay. Let's go on to 3. So 3, our points are negative 1, 2, and 0, 5. Alright, so let's do our little slope formula. So it'll be 5 minus 2 divided by 0 minus negative 1, which is just 0 plus 1. Okay, so 5 minus 2, that's 3. 0 minus negative 1, 0 plus 1 is 1. So this simplifies into 3. So that's the answer. This one here. Okay, final one for this problem set. Number 4. Our points are negative 3, negative 2, and negative 3, 2. Alright? Now, we're in a similar case to this one right here. Number 2, because we have two same x values, right? So this means it's undefined, because when you have two same x values, the function is undefined. And then you can also plug this into our slope formula. It'll give you 0, or some number over 0. So this is undefined. So that has been the first set of problems. Alright, let's move on to our second set. Okay, so our second set of problems. Write an equation in slope-intercept form of the line that passes through the given points. So what we're going to do is we're going to put in point slope form and then solve for the, try to put it into slope-intercept form. So number 5. So our points are negative 3, 4, and 1, 4. Right? So what we're going to do here is first off we're going to find the slope, but we see we have two same x values, or y values I should say, and that means the slope is 0, so we don't need to find the slope. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick what x and y values we're going to substitute in for x1 and y1. I'm just going to do the positive numbers since it's much easier. So we get y minus 4 is equal to 0, x minus 1. Okay? So this is equal to y minus 4 is equal to 0, and for both sides. So So that is equal to y equals 4, final, in slope-intercept form, I should say. Right, move on to number 6. Okay, number 6. Points are 3, -2, and 6, 1. Right? So now, in this case, we can't, the slope isn't 0 since we don't have the same y values. So now we're going to do our slope formula. So 1 plus 2, because 1 minus -2 is just 1 plus 2, divided by 6 minus 3. So you'll get, 1 plus 2 is 3, divided by 6 minus 3 is 3. It gives you just 1. Okay, so that's your slope for this part. Okay, so now what we're going to do is put it into point slope form, right? And then I'm going to use this for my x1 and y1 since it's positive. So y minus 1 is equal to, well, we don't need to put the 1 down, so it's just x minus 6. So what we're going to do is add 1 to both sides. So it'll give us y equal x minus 5, which is the final form in slope-intercept form. Yeah. So let's go on to number 7 now. So number 7, our points are 4, -2, and 8, -6. Okay, so we're going to use slope formula again. So it'll give us -6 minus -2. So this will give us, or no, divided by 8 minus 4. So this will give us -4 over 4, which is equal to -1. Okay? So now we're going to put this in point slope form. So y plus 6, because minus -6 plus 6 is equal to negative x minus 8. So what we're going to do is distribute this negative inside, and we'll get y plus 6 is equal to negative x plus 8. So now we're going to subtract 6 from both sides. So it'll give us y equals negative x plus 6, or no, plus 2. Okay. Let me clear up some boardroom. Okay. So our final question for this problem set, I think. Yeah, final question. It's number 8. So the points are -1, -5, and 2, 10. So again, use our slope formula to get our slope, and then we can put in point slope formula. So this will give us 10 plus 5 over 2 plus 1. Give us 15 divided by 3 is equal to 5. So our slope is 5. Should probably it's a little better. Okay, so put us in point slope form. So y minus 2, no, minus 10, y minus 10 is equal to 5, parentheses x minus 2. So we're putting the 5, we're going to distribute inside, and then we're going to add 10 to both sides. Okay? So it'll give us y is equal to 5x. So this negative, you add 10, so it'll be negative 10. So this just cancels out. You'll just get y equals 5x. And that would be your in point slope final answer. Okay, so I think that's it for the second problem set. write an equation of the line that passes through the given point and is parallel to the graph of the given equation. So, number 9. So the point is 2 comma negative 1. And the equation is y equals 5x plus 2. No, minus 2. Right, so we know parallel lines are just same slope, different y-intercept. So we're going to plug this into our point slope formula, and we're going to plug this in a point slope formula, and hopefully, or no, not hopefully, we will get a parallel equation. So y plus 1 is equal to 5x minus 2. So we're going to distribute 5 plus y plus 1 to 5x minus 10. So we're going to subtract 1 from both sides. So y is equal to 5x minus 11. Okay, let's go on to number 10. Number 10, the point is 0 comma negative 5, and the equation is y equals 9x. So again, our slope from our equation is 9, so we're going to use that to find a different y-intercept. So the y plus 5 is equal to 9x. Or it would be x minus 0, but I'm just putting 9x. Right? So we're going to subtract 5 from both sides. So give us y equals 9x minus 5. Okay, so that has been that problem set. Only 2 questions. Erase the board quick. Okay, so the next problem set is determine whether the graphs of the 2 equations are parallel, perpendicular, or neither. So number 11. So number 11 gives us 2 equations. One's in slope-intercept form, the other's in standard form. So one equation is y equals 6x plus 2. And the other one is equal to, it's 18x is equal to 15.
Children.
Oh my. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take this into slope-intercept form. Okay? So we're going to subtract 18x from both sides. So give us negative 3y is equal to negative 18x minus 15. No, plus 15. Sorry. So what we're going to do is divide both sides by negative 3. So this will give us y equals 6x minus 5. And if we look at over here, it is not, it is parallel since same slope but just different y-intercept. So this will be parallel. Alright, so number 12. So number 12, we have the equation 2x minus 5y equals to 0, and y plus 3 is equal to 5 over 2x. Alright. So what we're going to do is subtract 2x from both sides on this top equation. So minus 2x. So give us negative 5y is equal to negative 2x. Alright, so now we're going to divide both sides by negative 5. So give us y equals 2/5 x. Okay. Alright. So we're gonna subtract 3 from this run here to get into the subnext form. So it gives y equals y divided by 2x minus 3. So if we look at it, here, these are they're neither parallel or perpendicular. They don't have the same slope, and they're not opposite reciprocal, so this would be neither. Okay, so that's that for its problem set. Move on to the next one. Okay. Next problem set. Write an equation of the line that passes through the given point and is perpendicular to the graph of the given equation. Okay. So what we're going to do here is we're going to find the slope of our equation and find the opposite reciprocal of it. Alright? So for number 13, our point is 3, 5. And our equation is y equals negative 3x plus 7. So we need to find the opposite reciprocal of negative 3. Well, 1/3 is the opposite reciprocal because negative 3 times 1/3, negative 1. Okay? So and then now we're just going to put it into point slope form. So give us y minus 5 is equal to 1/3 x minus 3. Alright, so we're just going to distribute our 1/3 inside and add 5 to that side. So give us y minus 5 is equal to 1/3 x minus 1. So now we're going to add 5 to both sides. So give us y equals 1/3 x plus 4. And that is the perpendicular equation for this particular point. Okay. So our problem, number 14. Number 14. The point is 4, 10. And the equation is y equals 8x minus 1. Okay. So again, you need to find the opposite reciprocal, 8. Well, that would be negative 1/8. Since 8 times negative 1/8 is negative 1. Okay. So let's plug this into our point slope formula. So y minus 10 is equal to negative 1/8. X minus 4. There we go. So we're going to distribute again the negative 1/8 to both the x and 4. So y minus 10 is equal to negative 1/8 x plus 1/2. So we're going to add 10 to both sides. So give us y equals negative 1/8 x plus 21 over 2. Alright, and that's that for that problem set. And then we have 2 more. One is another slope, and next one's graphing. Alright, so this next one is, what is a slope that is perpendicular to the following line? So number 15. Here, number 15. equation is 2x plus 4y is equal to 12. So we're going to subtract 2x from both sides. To give us 4y is equal to negative 2x plus 12. Divide both sides by 4. Will give us y equals negative 1/2 x plus 3. So here is our slope, but now we need to find the opposite reciprocal because it wants to be perpendicular. So in this case, m would equal to, the slope would equal 2 to make it perpendicular. Number 16. One more until graphing. So it'd be our equation is x plus 4y is equal to 10. So we're going to subtract x from both sides. Give you 4y is equal to negative x plus 10. Okay, so we're going to divide both sides by 4. So give us y equals negative 1/4 x plus 10 over 4. So again, the opposite reciprocal would be 4, since 4 times negative 1/4 is negative 1, so m is equal to 4. Right, so on to graphing, our final section. We need to go. So graph the function by translating y equals absolute value of x. Alright, so 17. So we're going to have our graph right here. And our equation is y equals absolute value of x plus 2. So whenever you have, say, like a plus 2 or plus 4 outside the absolute value, you just move it up to that point. But if it's inside, you move it to the right or left. Well, it's kind of like the opposite. So this was absolute value of x plus 2. You would move it to the left 2 instead of the right. But if it's just absolute value of x plus 2, this, no, it's using the absolute value. You just move it up until you hit that point. So let's call this 2 and 1. These are the points we're going to need only. So it's going to be your starting point, and it'll go up in a V. Down, a V. Okay. Alright. 1 to 18. So our equation is y equals absolute value of x minus 7. Again, we have our graph right here. So we're going to start at 7, right here, and then go up in a V pattern with a slope of 1. So number 19, almost there, almost done. It's y equals absolute value of x plus 3. So we see the plus 3 inside the absolute value sign. So we're going to do our graphs. We're going to shift to the left 3 times. So here's our starting point. We're going to go up and V. Very simple. And then our final problem, number 20, is the equation y equals absolute value of x plus 5. So we're going to go, x minus 5, sorry, my bad. We're going to go 5 to the right this time. So here would be our starting point at 5, and then we'll just go up normally. And that is it. That's all questions in our review packet. Hope this helped you. And have a great day.